Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, today we are going to take the part 2 of threats you shouldn't ignore as a lady. We started it in our last video and we discussed about 5 of them. Please, if you have not watched it, please try and watch it. So today we are going to continue from number 6 of the threats you shouldn't ignore as a lady. So number 6 threat is he lacks communication. We all know that communication is one of the strongest things that can help any relationship, be it marriage, be it relationship, be it friendship, be it whatsoever. Communication is one of the strongest tools that can strengthen any relationship. So if he lacks communication, if he does not like communicating with you, that's a threat you shouldn't just ignore, because this can bring so many problems in the future. It is fine if he's an introvert, that he does not really talk much. That's okay. Please read my lips. If he's an introvert who does not really like talking, it's to be a different thing. But if he's not an introvert, he talks, but he does not like talking to you. He prefers to talk to others, to friends, to other people around him, but he doesn't have time to talk to you. It simply means something is wrong. You should work on it. If it's not working, please quit. If not, you are going to regret it. Communication is one of the things that strengthens any relationship. And once there is no communication, it simply means that the relationship already has a crack and anything can happen any day. So please, do not ignore it. If he does not like talking to you but prefers to talk to others, some men will go to work, they will prefer to talk with their secretary in the office rather than talking to their wife at home. That's a serious threat you shouldn't ignore. And no woman will want to be in that situation. So please, if it is something that you cannot control, if it is something that you cannot correct now, please don't move into marriage with such a man. Because I tell you the truth, if he prefers talking to others than you, it simply means there is a serious problem. So please do something now that is early before you regret it for the rest of your life. And number 7, he avoids commitments. Anything that has to do with future between the both of you, he tries to avoid it. It simply means, my sister, you are alone. If he tries to avoid anything that has to do with both of you, especially that has to do with the future, it simply means he does not have any future with you. So you rather do something now before you waste your time with someone that is not serious with you. If he avoids commitment, it simply means that there's nothing serious about that relationship as far as he's concerned. There's nothing serious about it. He does not see you in his future. So it simply means that you are alone. So please do something now that is early before you regret it. If he's not ready to be committed in that relationship and he's not willing to sacrifice anything in that relationship, it simply means both of you are not going anywhere. So you should rather quit that relationship, because it's not going to help you and it will not lead to anything serious. So instead of you wasting your time, please pick up your life and do something meaningful. Forget about that relationship. It cannot work. So number 8 threat we are going to talk about is he belittles you. He looks for every slightest opportunity to criticize you, both in front of his friends. He can disgrace you on the road. It simply means that he does not take you serious. Any man who takes you serious should be able to cover up your weakness. Even if you have done something wrong, he should be able to correct you inside and not outside. So if he's the one that likes criticizing you, especially in the public, it simply means there is a problem. He does not take you serious. Relationships supposed to be something that will uplift you, make you better, and not something that would be tearing you apart, and not something that would be belittling you. No, it's not supposed to be so. So if the relationship is not uplifting you, if it's not adding anything positive into your life, simply means that it's not the right relationship with you. It simply means that you are not going to enjoy any marriage if you eventually marry such a man. So please avoid it at all costs. So if he belittles you, it simply means he does not take you serious, he does not regard you, he does not respect you. So please avoid such a relationship when it is time, before you regret it. The truth is that if you continue with such a man that belittles you, as every slightest mistake you make, he belittles you, I tell you the truth, you will lose your self-confidence. And once you have lost your self-confidence, it will be difficult for you to recover it back. You start struggling unnecessarily. Once you have lost your self-confidence, you become a shadow of yourself. And before you know it, you start trying to please him by living a borrowed life just to please him so that he will not belittle you again. You find out that you start living a borrowed life. And there's no way you can sustain such lifestyle because it's not part of you. So don't try to please him in order for you to start living a borrowed life. It won't help you at all. You are going to regret it. How long will you continue to be pretending to become someone that you are not just to please a man? No. If he's not comfortable with the way you are, please quit that relationship. Is not the right man for you. Because if you continue with such a relationship, I tell you the truth, you will regret it. You will live the kind of life that you didn't bargain for. And you can't continue like that for a long time. You get tired one day. So please quit from the beginning so that you won't regret it. I tell you the truth. So when you begin to live a borrowed life, the effect is very, very serious because you can't sustain it for a long time. So number 9 traits we are going to look at. He lacks empathy. If he's the type that lacks empathy, if he's the type that lacks empathy, that's a very big threat. A relationship is supposed to be something that both of you should be there for each other. But if he's not there for you, it simply means that you are alone. You will always carry your own cross alone. He can't give you a helping hand. He can't render help to you. So you don't need such a man at all. If he lacks empathy, it simply means he does not care. Whether you are alive or dead, he does not care. You will just be the one to carry your cross. Whatever problem you're facing it alone. He's not there with you. That's not how a relationship is supposed to be. A relationship is supposed to be something that both of you will help each other. In every necessary way you can, you help each other. But if he's the type of man that does not care whether you're alive or dead, he does not care whatever that happens to you, it simply means that it's a red flag you shouldn't just ignore. If not, if you eventually marry such a man, you find out that that man won't even care about anything that is happening with you. He won't care. So you be the one to carry your own cross. He does not care whether the thing is heavy on you or not. Please avoid such a man. Don't be so desperate. Don't be so desperate to ignore this. This is very, very serious. That is why you see some women, even as they are pregnant, a woman is carrying a child on her back, she's carrying one on her hand, she's carrying a bag, and the man is carrying absolutely nothing. The man will just be walking with her without anything on his hand. He can't carry the child that the wife is carrying at the back. He can't carry the one she's carrying on her hand. He can't carry the bag she's carrying on her hand. So the man will just be walking with her without anything. That's the kind of man that he does not care about you. He doesn't have empathy at all. He doesn't have empathy. So it's very dangerous to marry such a man. If you marry such a man, you regret it for the rest of your life. Because he's not ready to help you. He's not ready to render help to you. No matter what, you are just there. You carry your burden, carry your load alone. He does not care. So please avoid making such a mistake because it's a very dangerous one. So number 10 traits we are going to look at today is he discusses your flaws with his friends. This is a very big one and a very serious one. This is the most dangerous one and a very, very serious one. If he discusses your flaws with his friends, it simply means, my sister, you are finished. It simply means he does not value you and he does not respect you. And there's no way his friends can respect you as well. So please avoid such relationship. If you find out that he's always discussing about your flaws with his friends, that has become a topic of discussion between him and his friends, All they discuss about you is about your flaws and nothing important. It simply means he does not respect you, he does not value you, and there's no way his friends will also respect you. So it simply means if you eventually marry such a man, he will be discussing everything about you with his family members, with his friends, and all that. So if anything happens between you and him, he will always take it outside. He will always discuss it with his siblings. He will always discuss it with his friends. That is not how it ought to be. It simply means that he's not yet mature for marriage. And that is a very dangerous one for you. If you try this, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life. Any man that behaves like this is a very serious threat you shouldn't just ignore. If he can cover up your mistakes and your flaws, that he can make it open for anybody to hear, it simply means that he's not the right man for you. So please avoid such a man so that you won't regret it. So, guys, this is where we are ending it for today. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate. And please remember, if you have not subscribed, to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. You can just be helping someone out there. Thanks so much for your time. I really do appreciate. Bye for now.